flex right stack, 394 dragon smoke, kill, turbo, suffer right. Y2, green right off nasty, power 2, Y2, the X base right. Don't that feel good with the crowd behind you? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, welcome back in the huddle. Stavo and Sky here to talk about everything you need to know about fantasy football in the only league that matters. How you doing, bro?
Good, man. It's been a long day. I'm ready to get into it, though. I'm excited for the season.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
One more week. Football's next Thursday.
Man, it feels like a long time coming, man.
Yeah, I feel like I did a lot of research and practice in mock drafts just to draft a team that Yahoo says sucks. So like I figure I might need to
Man,
retool. I don't know.
You can't even listen to Yahoo. Last year they gave me all A's and great. I had the greatest drafts, and then my team don't even finish.
Well, you was what, fourth last year though, so you was right there.
Yeah,
And I probably shouldn't have beat you, but
that's how it always is, man.
All right, so let's jump into it. We haven't been on in a little while, so there's some news that passed by us recently. We won't go into all of it, but I guess the latest news is all the cuts and injuries and people getting signed. Some few injuries. Jalen Warren's out for a few weeks, which is kind of big because I thought this is gonna be his year to overcome Najee. So I want to see him come back full force.
Man, we're just about to see how slow Najee Harry really is. It's like he's running in mud. It's crazy.
I mean, was Najee a bigger prospect than I remember when he first came out? It was a
Heck
big deal.
yeah. He was a big back that could catch and move. He was just slow.
Yeah. Let's see here. We got some news from Gardner Minshew getting a start over there in L.A. or Las Vegas. I'm sorry.
I like that for them.
Yeah.
I like Minshew because he's gonna throw it. He's gonna give him a chance, and that's all you can ask for. And I like the receiving core, and I think that they're gonna win more than one game.
We got Mike Williams practicing or trying to practice. I think it was it you who said that you had high hopes for Mike Williams? I was like,
yeah. If he stays healthy, he has a Pro Bowl year. That's my optimism. I take that back. That is crazy.
If he stays healthy, I mean, he's always injured, so what's healthy? About 14 games?
Double-digit touchdowns.
So he's saying if he plays 14 games and gets double-digit touchdowns, he'll go to Pro Bowl.
If he plays more than 14 games. That's just if he stays healthy, and he can't.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So we saw a few players here get some money. So Jamar Chase was back in practice and then left practice again. That was hilarious. I don't understand why they're just not going to pay these receivers. Like, bruh, it's last year of his contract. Why are we pushing this out? Just pay them. You know,
right? You know they're worth it.
You don't want to pay running backs. I get that, but pay the receivers at least.
Right.
So CD got paid. You got paid today. Actually, a few minutes ago.
Yep, Ayuk got paid. I was worried about that. I was like, is he going to play? What are they going to do?
Yeah.
But,
so did that stop you from drafting him though?
No.
Exactly.
Hey man, you gotta live and die by it. It's the only way you gotta do it.
But he would be good regardless.
Yeah.
Go over some quick some rookie reactions. I know it's Bo Nix got the start. Drake May got the bench behind Jacoby.
Yep.
Jane Daniels and Caleb, of course, are going to start. I don't get why they didn't just let Drake May start. I mean, to me, I feel like his floor is Jacoby's ceiling. Like they're right there.
Yeah.
And Jacoby didn't really seem like he was
doing too much.
I guess he just giving him as a veteran, giving him the option to lose a job.
Yeah.
I can respect it, but why?
So what do you think is Jaden Daniels over, like finishing in the top QBs?
In our league, you talking
Yeah,
about fantasy wise or like NFL wise?
yeah, fantasy.
He can go. He could definitely go top 10. I think in his rookie
Okay,
year because off of running alone, and he could
he be
pass the ball too.
moving.
But I think he can go top 10. I think his upside could be
Top
top.
5.
I'll say top 6. Say top 6.
Okay.
He has that ability, which is why I snatched him up late. We'll get to that later, but well, actually, I got him early, but but I think
Talk
he
your
has top
talk.
6 ability because I think Josh Allen might fall a little this year.
Yeah, I think so too, just because of the weapons.
Yeah, he may not fall out of top 5, but I don't think he's gonna finish number 1.
Hmm.
I think Mahomes might grab that spot back this year.
I hope so.
So yesterday or the day before yesterday, they had a lot of cuts, a lot of trades, a lot of players going to the IR and to the PUP. Some noticeable cuts I saw was Tim Patrick, which I thought was a surprise in the Broncos. I figured he was the number 2 receiver. I don't know what happened there.
Unreliable, always hurt.
Kadarius Toney got cut.
We seen that coming.
Yeah. Terrace Marshall. Didn't he come out of LSU?
Yes.
I thought LSU receivers were
He
supposed to
was
be
like,
good.
I don't know what happened.
He had a lot of hype, and it just fell. Just fell
Yeah.
flat.
And then speaking
Bailey
of falling
Zappi.
flat, yeah, Bailey Zappi, even Desmond Ritter.
Oh yeah.
His career is his career done?
Yeah. I mean,
Is he out?
not.
Is he out the
It's done as
league?
a starter.
Is he out the league though?
Nah, nah. He'll get another spot. I
Okay.
think. I think he's not horrible. He's just not a starter.
He
There's
looked
some backups
horrible.
right now that I think he can beat out.
He can just beat out the backup he lost to. What you mean? Yo, what are you talking about?
I don't think he's that horrible though.
Hey, yo.
I'm
Makes
not
sense.
saying all I'm saying is he's not bad enough to say he's out the league. I still think there's a spot for him somewhere on a team.
I
Definitely
respect
not a
that.
starter,
I respect
but
that.
possibly a backup.
Back about the league.
You think Malik Willis is going to have a
No.
future in Green Bay?
He's out the league in a couple years too. Bye bye.
So who's worse, Malik Willis or Desmond Ritter? Right. I think Malik Willis is worse
Malik
than Ritter.
Willis. Yeah.
So I'm saying there's a spot for Ritter somewhere out there as a backup.
Maybe. I can respect that.
And then so we got some players going to the PUP. We knew Chubb was going to the PUP. We knew Hockenson was going to the PUP.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brooks, we knew he was going to the PUP. He was going to be available in a few weeks.
We also got other big news.
What was that?
The Giants unretired number 1 for Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
Big news. Big news. I got his jersey on the way too, so I'm safe.
So was it true that the player that they took out of retirement was the first player ever to have his jersey retired?
Yeah.
It's a
good story.
That. Is that cool or is that like disrespectful? Like let him live.
They were cool with it. I can see it's a new day and age, you know. Give it up, Bucko.
So what happens to let's say leaving football for a second here, thinking about like the Lakers. Like what's the time span for a jersey to stay retired? Like when do you say, you know what, F it, you go bring Kobe's number back out?
Why are we getting into semantics? I don't know. I do not work at these places. He gives me these hypotheticals. I'm don't saying, know.
Like,
okay,
like
and go ask Michael Rubin.
Let it be retired.
Man, To hell with that.
I didn't see AJ Dillon going to IR.
I didn't
And,
see that either.
Elijah Mitchell.
He needs to hang it up.
AJ Dillon, yeah, he's about done.
Elijah Mitchell too.
I can see Dillon coming back and being overweight next year, and then they could be like, he's
You fat shaming this man out the league. This man is fat shaming him out the league. Hey, yo.
I can see right now. I
Get
can see the future.
out of here.
I'm telling you. He'll come back overweight. You're going to be slow.
He said, Eddie Lacy, get out of here. Hey, man, that's not right. You don't have to fat shame that man out the league. Ah, man. But let's get into these overall draft reactions. Notable keepers. Mine was EJ's. Why they kept a safety just to release him.
Look, as the commissioner, I can't help but so much. He come into the league, I say to him, bruh, look at the settings. You know what I'm saying? Read the settings before the draft. I can't say anything else because if I say anything else, that's kind of like an unfair advantage to him.
Mm-hmm.
So when he said you want to keep Justin Reed, I was like, all right. I mean, maybe he's a solid DB. I mean, maybe he got him late. I don't know. He wanted Kelsey to keep Kelsey, and then he came back and said, nah, I don't want Kelsey.
And that's for sure got Kelsey, so I appreciate that.
I mean, I would have kept Kelsey over Reed, but he just didn't know. He just didn't know, and then he just, you sauced him right after the draft. Took away for everything he had. Man. I was proud and
cool,
mad at the same time. Like, man. The draft didn't even end for like 30 seconds before a trade went through.
You got to be on the phones at all times.
You got to seize that opportunity.
Yeah, man.
No, but
how about you? What was your reactions?
I think first of all, you need to not drink when you send me your keepers.
Hey,
let's start there,
man. Yeah, I'll admit that.
Again, I saw that and I was like, I was busy, so I didn't think about it too much. And then later on, I put everything in, and I was like, wait a minute. This don't make sense, but at that point, it was too late. I was at a road. It's like maybe he knows something. I don't know. I can't pretend that I know everything about fantasy and like I'm the end all be all. Like maybe he had an advantage somewhere that I know. Maybe some news I didn't know about. So I let it ride.
Okay.
I thought overall, a lot of players I thought it was pretty even overall. I thought it was smart for Ray to keep the players he kept. I thought for sure he's gonna keep CD, but he had number two pick, so it made sense to just drop him and try to get him again. And he didn't get him, but he got Burrow, so I mean it wasn't that bad of he didn't really lose on that one. I thought Mario drafted well. I thought the ones in the room that were here drafted the best, of course. So the format, for those who were, first of all, let's back up. Let's talk about the draft itself. Like it turned out to be a little bit of a shit show, but in my defense, it was only supposed to be 2 players out and 8 people at the house. That's how I started off, and then
technical difficulties.
People started dropping out and staying ahead. They're gonna stay at home. Blah blah blah. So they ended up being just us. So it was 4 of us at the house.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Chase at a baseball game. He couldn't make it, and so it wasn't supposed to be this convoluted. It was supposed to be just like a FaceTime phone call for just 2 players. But then Amy got thrown in the mix. He got an Android, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't go to Zoom because Zoom said, "Hey, you're going to have 45-minute meetings." I didn't even realize that Microsoft Teams only had a cap at an hour. I thought it was good, which is why I went that route. If I had known it was a cap at an hour, I found something else to do. However, if we had it straight through without stopping every hour, I thought it would have been a good solution. Sharing the screen. So big up to you and Mario and Ray for suggesting that. But yeah, it was cumbersome to say the least. But next year we gotta work harder to be all in person.
Facts. It was a good time though. It was a good time.
I know BK already saying he gonna be here next time. I'm sure EJ gonna be here next time.
Yeah, man. It's a good
Everybody else is
time.
local besides BK and Eman. Everybody else is local, so it should be
Mhm.
okay. So EJ drafted bad because his keepers are bad. He was surprised people were going early or QBs were going early. So who drafted good? You think?
I like way Chase drafts.
Say it again.
But I feel like he just got Chase. I just feel like
Oh,
he got what he got, so he makes the best use of it.
yeah. Yeah. Chase always does well. Yeah, he did a pretty good job. I can't read Dr. Chase's draft. Yeah. I'm just thinking about how bad EJ's draft was. He ended up with Sam. Was it Sam Howell and
Yeah.
it was
Justin
Sam Howell and
Fields.
somebody else. David Carr and Sam Howell.
Yeah, David Carr, yeah. Uh,
BK had some good keepers going in with Cooper Cup and was it Cooper Cup and Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, which is like an incredible start at receiver.
right.
So his team should be decent. I think he tackled QBs and RBs for the first few rounds, which is what he should have did anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember everything because he took like 5-6 shots of bourbon that night. So I mean,
Man, I had to get
surprised I didn't draft
right.
worse.
Hey, man, that's the way to drive.
Yeah.
If you're not
It's definitely
sauce
more
by
fun
the
to be
end
in
of it,
person.
did you really drive?
What was your draft grade at the end?
I gotta see. They said I was mediocre.
And do you trust
I
it?
was like, I feel like I could either have a really good year or a really bad year.
But Yahoo
But
said
that's
that,
the.
nah, you be right in the middle.
But Yahoo also said I would go undefeated last year. So I don't really bang with Yahoo like that.
Yeah. I took my team and plugged it into Fantasy Pros, and Fantasy Pros said I had a B plus, and I was like, see, that's the kind of draft I felt that I had. But Yahoo was like D
Not you
minus.
going into Fantasy Pros and plugging it in.
I'm like, how am I getting a D minus? Like this team is not that bad. I had a pretty solid draft. Like, I'm happy with the players that I got,
Yeah, man.
and we know Chase gonna get high marks for his draft grade because he got Mahomes in the 30th round.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you have done differently from your team?
I wish I would have tried to take a receiver higher. I didn't get the receiver I wanted.
Yeah, I didn't get none of the. Well, I got some receiver. I didn't plan on getting Harrison first. I did mock
That's what
drafts.
really blew me.
But you wanted him.
Yes, I did. Like, what do you mean?
So I did mock drafts, and all the players that were there were either Garrett Wilson or Devontae Adams. In each draft that I did, I either grabbed one of those two. But then, of course, draft day happens, and I was sitting there, and I was like, Harrison's sitting right here, and I got Kyler Murray. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab Harrison real quick, and we just went from there.
And that's what messed me up. At that point, I knew it was going to be a long drive.
Who'd you draft instead? Then do you remember?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not who I
had to reach
initially wanted.
for Jaden Daniels because I knew people were eyeing him too.
That's what I was going to draft for. I'm just so tired. You'd be one draft spot ahead of me.
This is how you feeling every year when Chase be right in front of me. Chase take everybody who I want and run with it. So I mean, there's a lot of players that I circled that I actually picked up. But I don't think it was that bad. I think I got a good shot. I got a lot of upside players.
Must be nice.
If get suspended, then he might be a game changer.
You're not finna get suspended.
He'll get suspended next year, probably. I'm hoping they wait. I'll just drop him at that point, or I won't keep him. Move on from there. Any last words for the draft? Anything gonna do differently next year?
Man, spread my team out more evenly. Get who I want. This is the first year I did a draft board, so I'm at least proud of that.
Yeah. So you're at least prepared. I mean, you're prepared to
Yeah.
lose, but you're prepared.
1 and 2 are the same.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for y'all today. Next week we got some actual football. I still need some money. So I sent me some money finally. I think I have a few teams left to owe me some money for the league. Besides that, that's all we got for y'all tonight. Catch y'all next week.
Peace. We out.
Gun flex right stack. 394 drag